Welcome to the Summit of the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny.
I'm Ozzy.
Man,
And this week we're talking about John Wick Chapter 4. Stick around and see what we think. John Wick. John Wick. The Return of John Wick. The longest John Wick
ever.
ever. Yep. 2 hours and 45 minutes.
That's it? Oh, wow.
We have Keanu Reeves coming back as John Wick.
Put
All right.
myself on the ground trying to grab someone's legs.
The judoist of judo movies.
Yeah.
There's like so many hip tosses. So many hip tosses.
A lot of Steven Seagal moves, too.
No, that's a keto. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. He didn't do that. Like grab him from the wrist and flip him around.
Yeah, he did.
Not that from the wrist. It's like he did it from the arms, from the shoulders. He like flipped him.
No.
I didn't remember. I didn't see him like just literally grab him from a pinky and go, oh.
Yeah, I saw it.
But I'll give it credit. I'll give this movie a lot of credit. There's a lot of action. Very little dialogue from John Wick, but a lot of action.
A lot of repetitive action, though.
I told you it's the same thing I said to Ozzy. Do you feel like this movie was excessive with the action scenes? Some were good, but
I don't think it was excessive. I just think it's just he has go-to moves. He's like, okay, crap, let me throw this to the ground, try to put my leg down, then shoot you.
Look, John Wick started off with you killed my puppy. You took my car, you killed my puppy. Now it's like it morphed into like
consequences.
I'm getting hit by cars. People are getting hit by cars. People don't die. I can shoot you, and almost everyone has bulletproof suits. Yeah, it's like Batman. He uses his kick, and like this little bit, like he goes like this, and then no one shoots him. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind the movie. The movie was fun. It just was, in my opinion, I felt like it was too long. I liked it, but not that it was too long. It's just, I guess, it's just because of the repetitive action scenes. But there were some action scenes that were great. The overhead one that looked like a video game.
Yeah.
It reminded me it reminded me of a video game.
I wonder if that was all one shot, like when they filmed it.
Maybe.
Because that would have been cool.
Because in the middle of it, it broke away to a regular shot, then going back to it.
Yeah, but that first one and then you see like the glass breaking and stuff. I was like, they're not gonna reset this whole thing every time.
You know what it reminded me of is Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah,
You're old.
Yeah, but which one? There was so many remakes. But
No, but the newer you get, so like you get the cool look, the overhead look, and you're like, all of a sudden you go, ring.
Yeah, it's true. He's not hiding in a cardboard box though. Snake.
Smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, I know. Snake. But I will say this. This is the best Daredevil and Kingpin we have gotten in movie form. Right? Because Donnie Yen was great in this movie. He was good.
Donnie Yen was good.
He was good. And of course, he brings in the Donnie Yen isms. The Ip Man, the machine gun punches he did once. I know he did that. He was good with He was good with the sword. I know that was weird, right? Where he winds up his punch like Popeye.
No, what I love is the fact that he put up the sensors. I thought. I thought they were like little bombs.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What's with the sexy voice? Yeah. I just wondering. That's my favorite part right there.
It's
because Donnie Yen's got a sweet ass.
Someone's
like, what?
what's
going on?
Someone's on vacation. That's why.
That's what it is.
He can't wake up. He can't wake up the kids.
And I can't be too loud. This doesn't mean echo where I'm at.
I don't hear an echo. I don't hear an echo.
There's so much echo in this room.
Yeah.
If only my voice.
It's that. I'm trying to be sexy early in the morning while still whispering. What's going on there?
I was like, good morning to you.
Howdy, Peppy. What?
Hello, ladies.
Yeah. But no, but seriously, but Donnie Yen was like, look, Scott Adkins. As soon as he came on the screen, I was like, oh, that's Scott Adkins. And and I'm gonna say this: that's not great makeup, but
No,
it
but
was very awkward. But it was,
they
but
tried to go very, they tried to go very penguin.
yeah, he looked. He did.
Yeah.
They tried to do something like that.
New Penguin.
Yeah, Colin Farrell penguin, and but I didn't mind it because that was a good action sequence.
And he's still wreck shop though too.
Yeah, even in
Yeah.
in that suit,
In that suit, yeah.
he was still like
It was
fighting.
pretty cool because you don't expect it. I mean, it's Scott Adkins, but you don't expect him to move like that, and then when he
No.
moves like that, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, it's
That kick.
when
Damn.
Yeah.
when I saw the trailer for this and I saw the dogs, I was like, oh, Halle Berry's back in the movie.
Yeah. No.
No, but then you get introduced to I'm telling you, these new characters they bring in are good. The tracker dude, I want to know what's gonna happen with that track because you introduced this character that was decent, like he was a good character, and then you're introducing more of the world. You introduce that you bring back that family again, right? From was it part 3 or part 3 or part 2?
Part 3.
3.
Part 3, right? So you introduce the family again. Right, you introduced the family. I liked the manager again of the Continental. Like what's his name? What's the actor's name? Ian McShane.
Ian Mc. I got a lot of veneers done.
Yeah. Jonathan.
I need that. I need that kind of money.
Jonathan Wick.
That's the kind of money I need.
Yeah, I mean.
That's how you know I've made it. My teeth change.
Yeah, that's how you know that we're finally getting monetized on YouTube.
I want to look like a horse.
That's right. No, but I liked what he did in the movie, like his part of the movie, and like how he gets his like, because again the whole movie's about revenge, which reminds me that trailer for Sisu.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know what that movie is, but all I know is that I want to watch it.
He's a Nazi killer.
I want to see that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I want to see that movie because that's John Wick with Nazis.
Yeah.
So I want to see that movie.
What is Glorious Bastard all of a sudden? It's like,
yeah. Inglourious Basterds meets John Wick.
Yeah.
That looks good. It looks good. But
it's
still, like
Halloween.
this movie, okay, the action sequences are great. I was exhausted by the end of the movie though, because of so much action, and I think that's why I felt like, is it too much? Because at one point in the movie, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, we're close to the end. Nope, there's still about an hour left of the movie.
No, you're forgetting Bill Skarsgård.
Oh, I'll get to Bill Skarsgård.
That dude was dope.
I
think his eyes got too Pennywise. Where like every once in a
But
while he's like this.
you also
Yeah. You can't help it.
yeah you
Those
also
are his eyes.
you also pointed out
No. He does it on purpose though.
yeah
No.
you also
No,
pointed out that he sounded like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah. What did you have? What the man?
Mr. Wick, Sagat, you know?
Yeah, I can hear him say second.
Yeah, so I was like,
Ooh, imagine if he got yoked and like also did a remake. Ooh.
of
He's
Street
dead.
Fighter or
Yeah.
Raul Julia.
No.
They did a remake of Street Fighter. No one wanted to watch it. Remember the Legend of Chung Li? Oh my god, that movie was trash. With Chris. Remember who was in it? Chris Klein. That's why.
America's sweetheart.
Yeah, America, exactly. Living legend, Chris Klein.
Yeah.
All right.
No, high school.
Exactly.
Legend.
High school.
Deserves an Oscar for that, right?
American Pie.
For American Pie. No. But Bill Skarsgård did sound every time he was on screen. That was an interesting choice, right? To sound that way, but that was straight up Van Damme. It sounded like Van. You should have just got Van Damme.
See, you never go for Van Damme.
You could have, maybe. But he was a good villain. Although all he's doing is ordering people.
Yeah.
Which is a good villain.
Right? He doesn't fight. So that's kind of one thing that he never has to he never really gets his hands dirty. Only a couple times, right? Only a couple times, like with Tracker, with the Tracker dude, and
what?
And then at the end.
No, you remember he's the one that kills Lance Riddick.
Yeah, but like I said, only a couple times does he get and
You forgot about that one.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. the concierge, right? R.I.P. the concierge, Lance Riddick in real life too, which was kind of awkward watching the movie. Like, oh,
Yeah, they kill him off, and it's like, wow.
Because I like
spoiler alert, by the way.
I like this character. I really did like his character since the first movie. He was a good character, right? And then we went to go watch it at the AMC, right? And this guy over here always buys popcorn, right? The big, large, refillable popcorn. But this time we got the John Wick bucket, the plastic bucket, and it came with the 4 coins. Those coins are dope. They're heavy. Yeah. They're heavy coins. Yeah. They're heavy coins. So
I got them too.
Yeah, so I'm keeping them. I'm keeping those. I right?
I had to.
Yeah, I like this franchise. I like the John Wick franchise. I like Keanu Reeves as John Wick, right? Mm. And then I know that there's more. There's gonna be more in that John Wick universe, right?
They might do the Akira story.
The Kira story.
The Akira story.
Is it Akira or is it Kira? I don't remember.
No, Akira.
Okay, I know that they're for sure doing that. Ballerina with Ana de Armas, right? Getting an Oscar for playing Marilyn Monroe, and then you're gonna go to Ballerina, right?
She didn't get an Oscar.
See, Oscar nomination.
Oscar
nomination, right? She got that Oscar nomination for playing Marilyn Monroe, and
trash.
Yep, horrible movie, trash movie. This. Movie was boring, but she's gonna be in the Ballerina, right? Which is supposedly gonna take place between part 2 or 3 or 3 or 4, one of those with John Wick, right? So it's in that universe, and then there's gonna be that Continental TV show, right? I like now that they showed the Tokyo or the Osaka branch of the Continental. I thought that was good. The actors they got in the movie, they got everyone who's fought Jackie Chan. Right? True. Everybody who's fought Jackie Chan is in this movie.
Scott Adkins.
Mm-hmm.
Donnie
Yen. His brother from Rush Hour 3, which is the manager of the Osaka Continental. Mm-hmm. Like, that was Jackie Chan's brother in Rush Hour 3.
You mean Scorpion?
Yeah, Scorpion. He was Jackie Chan's brother in Rush Hour 3.
You mean the dude from Bullet Train?
Hiroyuki Sanada.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I wasn't gonna try to butcher his name.
You get the Last Samurai. You get the Last Samurai versus Ip Man. They fought Jackie Chan. Like almost everyone in this movie fought Jackie Chan.
Tom Cruise is in this?
I wish.
Yeah, that would have been good.
That'd been awesome.
That'd been good.
But with his big with massive hands.
But look, but I will say this about John Wick Chapter 4. There is
watch him get a phone and be like, fuck his own face.
As Les Grossman
in the Scott Adkins suit.
That's right. There you go. Done. That's it.
That's what they should have got.
They should have got. Scott Adkins was good in this movie. I thought it was good. The fighting was visceral.
The way he died.
The fighting was hard. It went hard. This movie went hard with the fighting, with the action scenes. There was a lot of action scenes. A lot of action from the beginning of this movie. You get straight up, like, from the beginning when it starts. And we saw this not even in Dolby. We saw this in just regular in AMC Prime. This movie is loud.
Yeah.
This movie is like, I don't remember the last John Wick being this loud, but from the beginning of the movie, when you get the first punch and John Wick is punching like that board, like training in the beginning of the movie. Mm-hmm. Spoilers: he's training at the beginning of the movie. It is loud. I liked the fact that it's so loud. It looked so crisp. It looked clean.
It's not much of a training.
I love the look. I love the look of the movie. It looked really good. Like the movie looked really, really good, and it went like. I will give props to Keanu Reeves for doing a lot of the stuff, a lot of these stunts, because it's a lot. Like he's going like this movie has. I'm telling you, this long extended action sequences.
And like I think the reason he has go-to moves in the movie in his action is because it's a lot of stuff to memorize. You got to remember like where to go here, step that. That's the last step. So eventually, you just go screw it, floor.
Yeah, but for me, it was just too repetitive. I didn't really enjoy it. I thought it went too long.
Yeah,
It went too long.
kind of the same. The things that saved it for me though were the different like the Scott Adkins fight scene. The in that when they go into the hotel, they have the overhead shot. That
The stairs.
the stair fight.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
oh
was
my
funny,
god,
though.
I was so I
Like,
was
like I'm up at the end. Oh, go back down.
yeah.
Yeah. Those are the longest 3 minutes in the world.
Yeah, for sure wasn't
Okay.
3 minutes, but it was good.
There's like 260 steps or something like that on
Something like
Netflix.
that.
Something like that.
Yeah, and that only took 3 minutes for him to go up and down twice.
And
Yeah.
and with a limp after getting hit by cars, motorcycles, getting shots. Whenever he takes the jacket off and you hear all the bullets fall off of it, I'm like,
Yeah.
bro,
Hilarious.
he's been shot so many times. Right? There's
It's
so
like when-
and how do you just like have this little piece of fabric? You're going like this. Again, I keep saying that because suspension of belief. But I liked it. Although I know that this movie is flawed, in my opinion, just because of the amount.
okay.
Just the amount of I'll go back to say could it be action overload in this movie? Just too much,
Yeah.
right? Or too much of the same thing. I think that's the problem the only problem that I had with it.
I think the first three were better.
Oh, for sure. But
Yeah.
is this the end of John Wick?
You know what? I'm not sure. I think I still think my least favorite is the second one,
Really? No, I think the second one was good.
and I think it's my least favorite out of all. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like them all.
No, I think my
About
least
the same.
I think my least favorite is like I would watch the first one, the second, and the third before I watch this one again, just because this one is long,
Yeah.
long and like,
Yeah.
it's too
Hey,
many.
but
It's
This
too
one
much of
for
the
me
same
is
thing.
like Rocky 5. Like I like it, but it's not the best one.
I can't say Rocky 5. Oh,
That's
Tommy, that's
disrespectful.
it's like.
Yeah. That's
You go
it's
fuck
my
yourself for
Rocky
that one.
5.
Oh, okay. Well, that's yeah. Well, that's a choice. That's a choice you made. You have to stick with it now.
It's okay. He likes Spice World. It's fine.
How dare you? That's a comedy classic.
Uh-huh.
With living legends. All of them are living legends.
Are
But
they living though?
I don't know at this point. I don't know. But on that note, guys, John Wick Chapter 4. We not spoiling the ending, none of that stuff. But John Wick Chapter 4. Watch it in theaters. Watch it in Dolby. Watch it in Prime. Somewhat with loud sound
Yeah.
because
It was nice and Dolby.
Loving husband.
great. I like sound wise, visually, it was great. I enjoyed it. You will enjoy it too if you're a fan of the John Wick franchise. Check it out. Tell us what you think. Like and subscribe. This has been Vinny.
This is Ozzy.
Man.
Well, see you guys next time.